I'm reading all the poems that we've done so far this semester, except for The Bop, because I did not like that one. I don't want to read it aloud. Enjoy. Wanderlust. Paying his way across Europe with 11 pairs of Levi jeans, strong shoulders brown and freckled and laughing. Shaking with the mirth of a messy baby in rumbling dancing living room on Fairfield Avenue. Flown to a quaking island of warm rock and salt air. To wake in a field under a broad and stretching elm tree the stature of my grandfather. He gave me an arbor upon which my leaves divine. Spun dreams of the crunch of tires on foreign gravel roads and the heat of Tucson summers, high up cities in clouds and stream beds run dry, crying for the intrepid torrent of spring. Till the wind. Strange how you can smell the year on the wind. I can't remember how, but I feel it, the goodwill wind. Berries and underbrush in the sun and ice-soaked mountains. I had a toothache, a twisting of the gut, fear fluttering in still wind. Feet stepping on broken paving stones, weed crushing from beneath, and a gust like breathlessness and stone hearts flew over hill wind. The farewell call, a shift to dark, warning leaf-loose boughs to tremble under the first spring-stained buds so often dropped by the season's kill winds. Curved blankets on still shoulders and a quiet kiss like twilight birdsong. The door gently closed with a crunching leaf over the sill wind. Leave my love to wander and it will be lost on a dirt path and found again. I have a yearning to go, exist, return, as circular as a mill wind. The oak tree in the yard cried last winter for the gash the cold made. Ear tuned right, I hear the bark whisper to the clouds, fill wind. There is a certain beauty in the evening's ability to seep sadness through skin. A creature of fear, fur deep and running through veins like quill wind. This is my prose poem. A sinking four-poster. When the sunset ended, the two of us wound our way up to bed, a four-poster afloat on sullen waves, the blue carpet sagging underneath until it dissolved completely into the sea. Crashing against the walls of the room, and the white plaster ceiling began to drip like a heavy weeping sky onto the mattress. Bits of white and milky plaster ocean joining the seafloor. I see an urchin amongst the field guides on North American trees, his spiny curved shoulders snagging on the carpet until it gives way to crashing underneath the bed. So I took your hand to pull you into the water and looked down to see the blue carpet hard underfoot and a house cat by the bookshelf, and a small drip of white plaster splashed to the floor from a hard sheetrock sky. Body number 1. A body, my body, curved, so superb and slightly weary, sits on the edge as I circle my ankles into the sandy banks. To slide the length of my foot bones into the spray, I pull every strand of muscle fiber in my ankle taut, toes pointing to the horizon. And above this legged reaching, a naked hand swims lazily through the sky, air currents passing the rough gathered mountains of a slack-knuckled fist. I reach through my salt-striped hair, ropes of seaweed and crushed shells, to feel the ridges and rivulets of my abalone skull. My fingers wait at the water's edge, not daring to touch the sea foam that wisps on the shore in winter, while the gulls cry for the cold and swoop for the summer. A body, my body, does not wait. It is a collection of confounded and curving shapes deliberately arranged, ripe and teeming with the whirl of a life most anticipating. Body number 2. Tasting the word close. Rolling it around on the back of my hand, my lips stretched wide and old shirt drooping open on a shoulder at the hanging point. And my eyes shut tight because I'm weary and aching to know you. On a long drive far from home, I saw a vulture in a field of yellow flowers. It circled, looking for a place to land, to feast. A flowered flag waving on a storefront in a one-horse town, and a broken flower pot on a front porch. Candles burning in the window, and across the road a water tower fading with blue paint, forgotten like old men playing horseshoes in the churchyard. A wetted and webbed amphibian foot on the walkway, stoop steps gaping like a mouthful of broken teeth, or a graveyard whose caretaker long gone, weeds growing up through headstones in the fading light. I heard people yelling their names to the emptiness of a southern lake, like the loneliest cry of a loon in late summer, remembering feeling small underneath the salt taste of the sea. The solitude of a broken red cup in the road beside a truck stop, like so many mugs of weak coffee to get me from one ocean to another. I was walking on dirt that is someone else's town, sliding mountains and shaking shopkeepers' hands, wringing all the promise out of a $20 bill. I want to peel away the shades and shapes of an open sky to weave into a blanket smelling of sagebrush and creosote. I'd wrap you up in the west. I would give you this sight to wear around your tattooed shoulders.